All right, moving on. Some key candidates and GOP members kicking off the Republican Leadership Conference last night in New Orleans. Newt Gingrich was the first presidential candidate to address the crowd coming out to the sounds of Journey's Don't Stop Believing. Okay. Gingrich then used his speech to attack President Obama.
This is the core of my argument with Barack Obama. He is a natural, secular European socialist. Yes. He believes in big government. He believes in centralized power. He believes he, as a politician, knows more than we do, and he should help us redesign our lives by letting him and his bureaucrats live it for us. It is the opposite of freedom.
Do we need to discuss? Okay, no. John Huntsman.
It's not the opposite.
Well, I just
of freedom. I will tell you. Just if you're scoring at home, kids.
No.
Barack Obama and his sort of mushy, progressive but moderate, extending Bush tax cuts and tripling the number of troops in Afghanistan. That is not left-wing Marxism or socialism. That is not the opposite of freedom. The opposite of freedom would be, oh, I don't know, Gaddafi. That's the opposite of freedom. Now that we've clarified that.
Thank you.
And
you can finish your morning bun now. Here, just keep eating it.
Just can't help himself. Okay. Calling Kathleen Sebelius Stalin. Saying that Barack Obama is the opposite of freedom. You can go ahead. I think we've clarified. See, why can't you just say, I disagree with his viewpoints, instead of bringing up Stalin and Hitler and saying he's the opposite of freedom? Gaddafi is the opposite of freedom. Al-Qaeda
I think people are smart enough to know this.
Of freedom. To me, why does he keep saying stupid things like that?
Because that's who he is, clearly. To me, though, the interesting thing about that clip, and it's one of many that we have of Newt Gingrich sounding pretty much the same, he doesn't sound as if he's running for president so much as he sounds as if he's trying to be Sean Hannity's fill-in host, during the summer months that Sean takes off. He sounds like
somebody's got to do it.
Yeah,
well, yeah, but that's what he sounds like.
It's a good time slot for him.
I mean, the other night up in New Hampshire, he's right out of the box. He's wagging his finger and lecturing the crowd in New Hampshire at the debate about we have to win the special elections for the House and we have to win the Senate elections. That's the way it works. We get the majorities. And people's eyes are glazing over.
But that's the professor.
It's
Newt.
Too easy.
It's the professor in Newt, and I think a lot of that has come out in the past.
Where was he a professor, by the way?
Oh, in his early
in his mind.
Yeah, in his mind. No, he
stop it. He was I think was he Tulane?
Yeah, he was he taught for a while. Yeah.
Georgia.
Can we move
Georgia
on?
State. I don't know.
Okay, Mika wants to move on.
It's too much. Just you eat.
It's the opposite of freedom.
That's
we're all going to die.
Got to work on that. John Huntsman was also slated to speak at the event just days before the official rollout of his presidential campaign, but sources close to Huntsman say the former Utah governor had to cancel due to a cold. Instead, his wife and daughters are expected to attend and meet with supporters. Two other notable 2012 contenders, Tim Pawlenty and Mitt Romney, also no shows at the conference. Pawlenty's absence comes as the former Minnesota governor faces questions about his Obamacare comment, the one from Sunday in which he lumped Mitt Romney with President Obama for their health care plans. He was hesitant to address the issue at the GOP debate on Monday, you'll remember that. But yesterday, Pawlenty admitted he made a mistake by not confronting Romney at the debate. In a tweet, oh boy, you know.
What did he tweet?
Well, he just, this is just not, it's not really confronting the issue, but he wrote this on seizing debate opportunity, RE healthcare, me 0, Mitt 1, on doing healthcare reform the right way as governor, me 1, Mitt 0.
All right, that works. I like Tim Pawlenty.
No, it doesn't work.
Come on, let's just cut him some slack.
Okay, fine.
He's a nice guy.
He is.
It was one screw up in one debate. And how many days do we want to... Michael, how many days do you want to jump up and down on
You don't want to jump up and down about it, but it fundamentally says something about how aggressive you're prepared to be to run for this office, both in the primary and most especially against the President of the United States. Yeah. I said as chairman of the RNC, and I'll say it again, that this is not going to be an easy walk for Republicans. I don't care what the economy is a year from now. We need to fundamentally understand that this organization is deep, it is wide, it is ferocious, and the Democrats are hungry. And we've seemed to have forgotten since November of 2010 what that hunger is about and what it's like. And I think Pawlenty lost a good moment there in that debate.
And I just don't understand why he can only talk about this when he's talking to his Fox audience. I mean, I'm serious. It's just, I joked about it the other day. Last night, Pawlenty continued to address dodging the Obamacare issue on Fox. Take a look.
I should have been much more clear during the debate, Sean. I don't think we can have a nominee that was involved in the development and construction of Obamacare and then continues to defend it. And that was the question. I should have answered it directly, and instead I stayed focused on Obama. But the question really related to the contrast with Governor Romney, and I should have been more clear. I should have made the point that he was involved in developing it. He really laid the groundwork for Obamacare and continues to this day to defend it.
Okay, they're going to be, Mika, there are going to be 87 debates, okay?
Okay.
He's got 86 more chances. All right? Is that okay?
I'm good.
Kicking him around like that makes me sad.
Oh, please.
Kicking Pawlenty.
With Newt Gingrich.
Really
that was like, seriously, red meat on the set. You could have, it was just
Proud
ridiculous.
Of yourself, Willie?
You really?
I feel good about it.
Do you need to go home?
No, I'm good. You know who I'm feeling sorry for this morning? We're talking about Pawlenty. I mean, Mitt Romney.
What?
Well, the guy's unemployed, right?
Well, I know.
He's going around. He's got a campaign.
But that way he can connect with America, because...
He's unemployed?
Yeah.
He told Americans he was unemployed yesterday.
He did.
He did.
did.
Don't do that if you're worth hundreds
It's
of
just,
millions of
now
dollars.
that I would
there are a lot of
call a
things you want
gaffe.
to do, okay, Willie? But if you're worth $100 million and you're trying to relate to the kids, are you going to call yourself unemployed?
I'm giving him a pass.
You gave that.
He's telling a joke. Play this for 2
All right,
days.
maybe we weren't there.
Well, let's play it.
Let's look.
Let's play.
And maybe, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Godfather. We'll play it.
Well, I think I should also tell my story. I'm also unemployed.
Are you on LinkedIn?
Yes, actually. And I'm networking.
Okay, what's the context of that?
It's a joke. He's joking. He's having fun.
It's a joke. Okay,
Yeah.
very good.
Give him some slack.
Okay, we'll give him some slack. So we're going to give T-Paw some slack, and we're going to give
It's Friday.
T-Paw and Romney some slack, and
Newt?
call...
Give Newt some slack.
Professor
No, I'm
Gingrich?
not going to give
Give
Newt.
Newt
You
some
call
slack.
Barack Obama the opposite of freedom, I'm going to have to call you on it, because that's just stupid.
Rhetorical flourish. That's all.
Rhetorical vomiting. I mean... And Kathleen Sebelius is Stalin, and Islam is Nazism. Right. Come on,
Too
man.
easy.
Just talk. Tell people in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, how they're going to get their jobs back. Tell people in the I-4 corridor something they don't know. Come on, tell people how they're going to get back to work. These are cheap shots. These are cheap. It's like it is the political version of a pie in the face. Just stop and tell people how you're going to get them back to work. And stop with the stupid Stalin comparisons.
Okay, I think he's heard.
God.
I think we've all...
No, he's been doing it for 20 years.
We've all heard.
God, when is he going to stop?
Some people can't be fixed.
Just tell people what they need to know about how we're going to get back. You can get people back to work without, like, bringing up Hitler every a secular socialist machine that's going to chew up Jesus and spit out the American flag. I mean, come on, dude.
I think you should focus your listening on John Huntsman and Mitt Romney. And
by the way,
you'll feel better.
we have so doomed John Huntsman here on Morning Joe. It's over.
Because we've annoyed him.
It's over.
No, he's going to be
I tried to insult him.
Who told you?
And
Mark
yesterday. But it's over.
All right.
We've been too nice to him. He's done.
Coming up, Senator Mark Warner of Virginia will be on set. Also, Dr. Jeffrey Sachs. The Washington Post's Eugene Robinson.
Wait, Mark Warner?
Yeah.
Is that the guy who can't tell the truth?
Gang of Five. Moderator of Meet the Press, David Gregory, will be with us as well. Up next, top stories from the Politico Playbook. Mike Allen has details on a mass exodus of young aides and staffers from the White House.